Hey guys, All in Crypto here and welcome back for another video everybody. A quick hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support and this channel is growing and is going to continue to grow at a rapid rate, guys. We will have over 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. That's a little prediction for you, but that's enough about me and the channel. Let's get on to what this video is about. Guys, this is an extremely important update, if not one of the most important updates. It really is showing that the crypto space is moving towards mass adoption. And this news is not only good for Cardano, but good for the entire space, guys. Blockchain technology, as I've stated until I'm blue in the face, is going to revolutionize the world, and this is a perfect example of how we see it taking place. And if this is achieved by Charles Hoskinson and his team, James O'Connell, the head of the sort of Africa department of IOTK, you are going to see a $5 Cardano be but a drop in the ocean, guys. So without further ado, let's go and hear what the man, the myth, the legend, the next Steve Jobs himself has to say in regards to this announcement that he has made. Before I start it, he has said this is going to be probably the biggest sort of deal that has ever took place in the crypto space, guys, and I couldn't be more bullish on Cardano. If I tried to be, guys, I am bullish, and this is another reason why. We're going to watch this video, we're going to review what he says, and I'm going to break it down for you and tell you exactly what this means and why this is amazing, fantastic, absolutely, wonderful for the crypto space and of course Cardano, guys. So let's listen to what Charles has to say.
Now, there's a major commercial deal, and it's starting to leak a little bit, and this is about a bird, and we're not quite ready. We're ready on our side, but that government isn't quite ready to make that announcement. But my understanding is that it's in the final stage, and we're just kind of waiting for the nation state's PR people to get up to speed and do things. We believe that that's going to occur in February. And I haven't gotten any information to the contrary. What I can say is this is a major deal. Involves 5 million people, and it's a very substantial thing. It involves deployment on Cardano, so those will become Cardano users over a period of time. But I can't quite say anything more yet. John O'Connor in Proof of Africa kind of said some things about that, but I'm not going to say any more because we're waiting for the nation state's PR to it. It's a near and dear deal to my heart, and it's something that's very important to me because we've spent years as a company pursuing Africa deals, and it has legitimized that strategy. And this particular entry point gives us the ability to extend and expand over a 12-24 month period for tens of millions of users. And we'd like to franchise it, make it Pan-African, and go across the entire continent. I think it's probably the largest cryptocurrency deal in the history of our industry for single deal and user acquisition. But again, we're going to hold off on saying any more until that nation state gets its stuff together on the PR side, and that completely finalizes. It's one of those things where...
So guys, what do you think? That was a recent announcement from Charles on his YouTube channel. If you don't subscribe to him, go ahead and subscribe to Charles Hoskinson. Like I say, this man has the potential to be the next Steve Jobs. He has been very, very focused on bringing financial stability and a financial system to the world that essentially doesn't have that. In the West, we find it very, we sort of take the fact that we have basic things like identification, basic things like, the access to a bank, the access to money. We take a lot of things for granted in the West, but whereas Charles can't solve all problems, what he is trying to do is bring some sort of financial stability to places like Africa, guys. And what I believe is going to be announced is a African deal with one of the African governments, probably Ethiopia, where they have their sort of headquarters in Ethiopia. James O'Connell had actually come out and sort of spilt the beans a little bit. O'Connor, sorry, not O'Connell, had sort of spilt the beans a little bit on this. beforehand. I'm going to read to you this, guys, and it's really going to make sense of what's actually taking place. And like I say, Cardano is not only looking to bring things like loans, some sort of a financial system in terms of a currency and a tradable asset to Africa and to people that are unbanked, but it's also looking to bring things like a decent way of keeping identification records on people. There are parts in Africa, and it's actually a lot more common than you think, where these people have no form of identification. So they can't, claim any rights to anything or really prove who they even are, guys. And Cardano is looking to even solve things like that. It's looking to massively impact the agricultural world. Not Cardano. Ethiopia has one of their biggest exports is coffee beans, and there is a real issue with the supply chain there. And Cardano is looking to fix all of these problems, guys, and has gone and secured itself a big, huge six-figure deal essentially with one of these governments. Now, he didn't say which one it was, but my bet would be on Ethiopia. And what you've got to think, guys, is Cardano can implement this in a country such as Ethiopia, where they struggle with things like electricity, the internet certainly they struggle with, then there's nowhere that they can't implement it, guys. I mean, this is huge news and really has me fired up. So I'm going to read you this article, and then we're going to make sense of the whole situation and what Charles was really on about. And then we're going to take a look at the price of Cardano and what I think it's going to do, guys. So, Cardano, Africa will host world's largest blockchain venture. Charles Hoskinson, Cardano's inventor, has been outspoken regarding the enormous opportunity offered by the African continent for the implementation of blockchain technology. He has time and again stated that his firm IOG, previously IOHK, has several ventures for Africa in the channel. Considering the variety that the ventures are too large, as disclosed in an interview by John O'Connell, Director of African Operations at IOG, even long-standing members of the Cardano community were taken by a pleasant surprise, guys, because this is absolutely huge, and this is what they've been working on. They have stated that this was their goal for a long time, and it is taking shape and coming together very nicely. I think I'd previously called him James O'Connell. His name's John O'Connor. I should be more familiar with him, and IOHK, I was saying IOTK, so that's a little correction there for me. The announcement made by O'Connor certainly guaranteed blockchain adoption in a big way in Africa. O'Connor is confident that IOG's final phase in a huge government deal will draw millions of people to the Cardano blockchain. This is what we want, guys. We see the crypto market has largely been speculative. It's largely not, people haven't really thrown their money into the crypto market because of use cases. It's been basically because of how much money can you make. And Charles has said on numerous occasions he doesn't care about the price of Cardano necessarily. He cares about what it does for people. And I think he's a genius. And as far as cryptocurrencies go, he's been here for a long time. He helped found Ethereum with Vitalik Buterin and with Gavin Wood, the founder of Polkadot, and essentially they all split up and did their own thing, and here we have Cardano today. So let me read for you this last bit, and then we're going to take a look into the price of Cardano and how I think this is going to affect it. And let me just add as well, in the video that I only clipped that bit of the video. In the actual video, there was a lot more announcements that he was making, and one of them could potentially be a listing on an exchange, guys. But this is somewhat speculation. But what I am certain of is they have a big African deal that is going to help the lives of millions of Africans, and also bring a good rate of adoption to the cryptocurrency space. So I'll read this final section out to you guys, and then we will move on to the price. Unfortunately, I can't show as much as I like. What I can say is that we are at the final stages of a large government contract, which would have multi-million users being onboarded onto the platform for a real-world blockchain implementation. This is the start of a 10x improvement in real-world terms. What's currently being done is in this area, but obviously this is also a government process as well. So getting the contract done, getting everything agreed is a very lengthy process, but that's not just Ethiopia. Guys, very bad English. Whoever noted that down obviously didn't correct what he was saying, or try and put it in a good sort of English sense, so that might have been a bit jumbled. But essentially, at the end there, he makes sure to notice that it's not just Ethiopia that they're going after, it's just where they have secured a deal, essentially. You've got to think about not only the cases individually that Cardano could solve, such as identity, coffee beans and the supply chain of coffee, cutting out the sort of corruption and the sort of piracy that goes on there. You've got to think about all the use cases of that, and then just in one small place, and how that could sort of have a ripple effect throughout Africa. We're just talking about one continent, essentially. Not one continent, one country in Africa. When he talks about Pan-Africa just means across the whole of Africa. Could you see a one currency for the whole of Africa, guys? A Pan-Africa currency that is ran on Cardano. They reckon there's about $10 trillion of untapped sort of money out there, like an untapped gold mine that they could go in and, Cardano could capture that. And imagine if Cardano captured 1 trillion, let alone 10. Not only are they helping Africans and helping these people who have been in poverty for so long change their lives and get some sort of stability, which is amazing. The actual monetary side of it and the actual business side of it for Cardano is amazing, guys. You often find that when somebody comes up with a project that helps people, it does very well at not only helping people, but on a business side, on a monetary side, it does exceptionally well. And I think that's what you're going to find is going to happen with Cardano, guys. I couldn't be more bullish on Cardano. I've been making a lot of videos on Cardano recently, and that's just because of how sort of in awe I am of it. I think that it's it's sort of like the silent assassin. I've been investing in Cardano throughout the entire bear market, and I'm just like, it just keeps getting better and better, going from strength to strength to strength to strength. And we see somewhat a deterioration of Ethereum in terms of the network. Guys, the difference between me and most other crypto YouTubers is I am in the crypto space. Yes, I own a small business. Not affiliated to cryptocurrencies, but I spend a hell of a lot of time on the crypto space. I stake, I provide liquidity. I'm frequently using the networks that are provided, like the Ethereum network sucks right now. Not only does the gas fee suck, but the time it takes to send a transaction is ridiculous, guys, especially if you're sending a large transaction. Who wants $10,000 taking like 12 hours to transact? And they almost blackmail you and say, well, listen, you got to offer us a higher gas price in Gwei to get that accepted, and we'll take that on sooner. But it's like the prices are already extortionate. Why would we? Anyway, Ethereum are promising to solve that problem, and come up with a solution in ETH2, etc. But you have real rising stars like Polkadot and Cardano. I love the trivia of it, They were all with Vitalik, and they've all gone on to sort of, they fell out and they went on to create their own projects as rivals, guys. And we can really see that. And they've made fantastic headway. Cardano, I remember when Cardano wasn't even in the top 20. Now look at it, guys. It's 5th in terms of market cap. Polkadot's 4th. We're really seeing a battle for this 6th, 5th, and 4th place. And I had said XRP was going to drop. Of course it has. But that is really all I have for you in the video. Let's take a quick look at where AD's price is today. It's currently sat at 86 cents, down about 2% on the daily, up around 27% on the weekly. It has a market cap of 27.1 billion, guys. We may see, and I think actually 100% possible that Cardano captures the same sort of market cap that Ethereum has now. And in the future, you could see $1 trillion in terms of market cap Cardano, guys, if it seeks to solve the problems that the world faces. I couldn't be more bullish on Cardano, guys, but you guys all need to make up your own opinions on where you stand with Cardano. I think it's a project that's here to stay and is here to revolutionize the world, guys. And when I look at this chart, you can see how we're sort of having a bit of a sell-off. Guys, we haven't even passed our all-time highs yet. We are going to pass our all-time highs, and when that happens, that's when the real fun will begin. In my opinion, we are absolutely 100%. I've made previous videos on this. Go and give them a watch, where I show you how Bitcoin does it first, then larger altcoins like Ethereum follow it, and they pass their all-time highs and make that move, and then smaller altcoins follow Ethereum and Bitcoin. But that, I've made plenty of videos on that. I don't want to bore you with that. But a sell-off, who for me, who cares? I'm not in Cardano for the next week or the next month. I'm in it for years, guys. And I have some Cardano that obviously I'm going to take profits on, but I have a relatively large bag of Cardano that I'm going to continue, 5-10 years into the future, because I believe this project has longevity, which you can't say for a number of projects in the crypto space. Cardano could go back down to 10 cents, guys, and all I'd do is try and get as much capital as possible to throw into it. I'm not worried about a pullback at all. A pullback's kind of overdue, if you ask me, and I don't think it's going to last too long. When we have the sort of news that we have coming out for Cardano, I think that gets bought up very, very fast. So that's really all I have for you in this video. Let me know what you guys think about this, guys. For me, this is huge news, but it's just like another win for Cardano, another win for Charles, another win for the team, guys, another win for James O'Connor. Fantastic, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you can leave me a like, it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe for more videos, guys, because like I say, this is going to be one of the biggest crypto YouTube channels. I'm sure of it, guys. Absolutely sure of it. And I bring videos out pretty much daily, so if you want to stay up to date with what's happening in different projects throughout the crypto space, subscribe for videos and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever new videos are released. Leave me a comment letting me know what you guys think. This is huge. Are you excited? Because I am definitely excited. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thanks a lot.